crying. Out of Abraham, who did the Lord say, tell Abraham who the chosen people would be? Yes, the Jews. Right. Which come out of whose seed? Oh, okay, good. Very good. So, exemplify that brotherly love that Yahweh Shai is talking about. Go ahead, Al.
It shows meekness
in
you.
Yeah.
Corrects you as you correct him.
As you correct him, right. Yeah. See, there was at one point when we said, them brothers out there who were talking about the house of David and saying this and that about us and stuff like that, we ain't going to say nothing to them. We ain't going to even, call them up and say anything. But see, after a while, you know what I'm saying? After a while, the Most High will look at you and say, well, what are you doing? Because that may be somebody the Most High want us to correct. See? Understand? He may want you to correct that brother to bring him back. And you're not doing your duty until you do that. Now, if you correct him and then he still don't, listen or acknowledge, then that's one thing. Then the Most High will deal with him. But if you don't do nothing, you know what I'm saying? But it has to be in the spirit of meekness. It has to be in the spirit of meekness. Understand? And righteousness. See? Because if you do it out of hatred and understand, jealousy and all that stuff, and envy, then there's no brotherly love in that. You're not correcting him. You only want to see him fall further. Understand? All right. Get Romans 15:1. Romans 15:1. See, but I've seen that the spirit of Yahushua wants to do this more so. See? So yeah, you're going to be taught the commandments, the history, the prophecies, but what about brotherly love? Where does that fit in? I got news for you. That fits in at the top of everything, brother. That fits in at the top of everything. See? So you're going to learn your history, you're going to learn your commandments, you're going to learn prophecies. But brotherly love is at the top of everything that you're learning. See? Romans 15:1. Go ahead.
Romans chapter 15, verse 1. We then that are strong ought to bear the infirmities of the weak, and not to please ourselves.
How about that? We're the ones that are strong. If you're strong, that means you have to bear the infirmities of the weak. Not push the weak to the side because, they don't measure up to you. Who the hell are you? See? If you consider yourself strong. You don't push somebody to the side because they don't measure up to you. You can't do that. Understand? We have to bear their infirmities. Some brothers are weaker than others. Some brothers don't have as much faith as other brothers, but they still end, see? And they want to acquire more faith. And that's where the strong brothers come in at. Understand? Otherwise, what good is your strength if you're not going to help the weak? Understand? What good is it? It's useless, isn't it? That's why you're strong, so that you can help the ones who are a little bit weaker. See? Otherwise, your strength doesn't mean nothing. See? And it has to be towards the brothers and sisters that are in the truth. Then you can extend that strength to the ones of our people outside and so forth. But still, the main thing is try to get our people to receive and understand they're Israelites. And use that strength towards that. And then brotherly kindness and so forth. And love. See? Go ahead, Art. So not to please yourselves. See? We're not here to please ourselves. Understand? Running around here calling yourself the third from heaven. That's pleasing yourself. Calling yourself the comforter. That's pleasing yourself. You got 100% truth. That's pleasing yourself. Most High didn't give you those positions. That come out of your own mind, out of your own pride. That's where it comes. Go ahead, Art.
Verse 2. Let every one of us please his neighbor for his good to edification.
Yeah, see? Yeah. Who's your neighbor? See? Who is your neighbor? Huh? Shamala, who's our neighbor?
You have your neighbor of your nationality?
Okay, yeah. Well, yes, it's of your nationality. See? Can you please your neighbor of your own people? That's who you got to look towards first in pleasing. See? Now you may say, well, I got to please the Most High. How do you please the Most High? By doing what? Pleasing who? Your neighbor. That's how you please the Most High. See? If you condemn your neighbor and have hatred and envy and jealousy in your neighbor, are you pleasing the Most High? No. You say, but I'm doing the work, I'm doing this, and I know history, and I know this. I don't please the Most High. See? Because you have brothers that don't know all that, but have brotherly love. And that's the one the Most High wants. See? Go ahead, Al.
Verse 3. For even Yahushua pleased not himself, but as it is written, the reproaches of them that reproached thee fell on me.
Right. So Yahushua didn't please himself. You know, it all fell on him, didn't it? He had to die for the whole nation. It all fell on him. Oh, one man, see? It all fell on him. See? So that was the example. See? So the example is in the scriptures, what we should do. We just don't follow it. But the reproach, what's the reproach of them? The reproaches of them that reproach thee. Who's the thee? Fell on me. Who's the thee? The reproaches of them that reproached thee fell on me. Yeah, the thee would have to be who? The Most High. What is Yahushua saying here? The reproaches of them that reproached thee, that went against the Most High. Who the fell on? Yahushua. Yahushua had to do what? He had to pay for it. What they did, the reproaches. When they came against when Israel came against the Most High, Yahushua, it all fell on him. It all fell on him. See? That's the example. But we can't even do that here with one another. With maybe one brother or two brothers. Yahushua had the whole nation fall on him. We can't even do it with one brother. See, the envy and hatred, all that is what's stopping us. See? That's what's stopping the nation of Israel from becoming a great nation and rebuilding. See? That's how we fell. Okay, go ahead, Ak.
Verse 4. For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning.
Yes. Have you learned yet? Problem is that we haven't learned yet. That's the problem. We haven't learned anything yet, brother. See? It was written for our learning. Now you want to tell me, what James wrote wasn't right. It was written for our learning. He wrote it, and the Spirit of Yahushua is written for our learning. And all the prophets, and all the writings in the Bible, see, the Apocrypha, even the Josephus. You read the history? Read that history. All written for our learning, brother. See, it's a lot of history. Understand? And what did the book of Luke say? That it couldn't be contained in books.
That's right.
Everything Yahushua did, it's not even contained in the books. See? Here's the greatest book of all time, the Holy Bible, and everything can't even be contained in here. What Yahushua did, and what the nation of Israel did. See? But enough of it is in here for us to do what? Learn how to treat one another in righteousness. Understand? Enough of it is in here. So we haven't learned that. It's written for our learning. Go ahead, Up.
That we, through patience and comfort of the scriptures, might have hope.
See? It is through the scriptures that we have hope. Not through a man. It's through the spirit that's of the Most High that he gave the prophets, see? That he gave the ancient priests, And when they wrote the Most High's commandments and laws and statutes in the history, see, by this inspiration of the Most High, through that, see, that we have hope. See, and that's why Yahweh Shai, he gave it to the disciples that way. Because he knew at these times we would need what? We would need it. We would need this hope. This is all you got. See? And it's spiritual. This book is alive. See? A lot of people don't want to touch the book. Because they know when they touch this book, you're obligated now. You're responsible. See? You start, this book is alive. It's spiritual. See? They know it's spiritual. Even Esau knows it's spiritual. They use this in witchcraft. How could they use something as true as the Holy Bible in witchcraft? Because the book is alive. It's spiritual, righteous spiritual forces flow through this book. The words are alive. They come alive. See? That's why when we prophesy, what happens? It happens. The words are alive. And as we get closer to the end, what's going to happen? As soon as you prophesy the word, it's going to happen. Boom. See? It's going to happen more and more. The closer we get to the end, the Most High going to reveal who the true prophets are. As soon as we say something, boom, it's going to happen. The book is alive. See? It's spiritual. So that's why a lot of people don't want to touch it. Okay? And that was, you read the, okay, you read the 4th, right? So get 3 John. 3 John, the 5th verse. 3 John, the 5th verse, very quick. But here's what the Most High said do. What we should do as brethren. Go ahead, Up.
3 John, chapter 1, verse 5. Beloved, thou doest faithfully whatsoever thou doest to the brethren and to strangers.
Right, see? Do it faithfully. See? Because faith is really synonymous with what? What are we talking about? Faith. See? See, so if you love the Most High, aren't you gonna have faith? Don't tell me you have love and don't have faith. Don't tell me that. It just doesn't work. If you love the Most High, then there's got to be some faith there. I have love, but you're gonna go break all the commandments. I have love, but you're just gonna, you know what I'm saying? You know, you're not gonna be diligent. You're not gonna be. I love, but come on, it doesn't work. That's why the prophet said what? And that's in the book of James. See? I'll show you my faith by my works. See? That's true faith, because that's love. If you love your wife, what are you going to do? You buy her things. You show her, don't you? Works. You show her if you love her. See? And a lot of times the woman is like, well, you say you love me, but you ain't showed me nothing yet. How about that? Don't they do that? You ain't showed me nothing. I don't see nothing. You know? I don't. Where the car? Where the house at? Where the flowers at? I don't see nothing. You say it, but I don't see it. So the same thing with the Most High. I would say the same thing, right? You say you love me. That's why he said, with your mouth you draw near. See? But your heart is where? It's far from the Most High. See? I love you, I was sure, yeah. Okay. And where are you? I don't see you. You know? Except maybe the new moon will come to eat. A piece of rib, a lamb or something, a beef rib. You got a beef rib in your mouth. See? But you say you love the Most High, but other than that, we don't see you. See? That's not right, man. See? Go ahead, Doc. Is that it? I think that was it on that, right? Yeah. See, we'll read it one more time.
3 John chapter 1, verse 5. Beloved, thou doest faithfully whatsoever thou doest to the brethren and to strangers.
Right, see? Do it faithfully. See? Not with begrudging. See? A non-caring attitude. Understand? Get James 5:16. Book of James 5:16. See, all this is important, man. See, we've been missing this for a long time. Go ahead, Doc. James 5:16.
James chapter 5, verse 16. Confess your faults one to another and pray one for another.
Do we do that? Confession. See? Confession. See? Why confess your faults? But why confess faults? What does it do for the spirit? Yeah, it helps you in your spirit. See? It's good for the soul to confess. Understand? Of course, you're not going to confess to anybody.
Right.
See? But of course, the ones who are spiritual, right? Understand? But mainly you confess to the Most High, and that's for forgiveness from the Most High. Understand? And then you can go to brothers and say, look, this is my problem. But spiritual brothers. See? Understand? And then it says, pray for one another. Do we do that? Do we do that enough? You can never do it enough, brother. See, that's why praying for the nation like we pray for the nation, see, that's important. See? And yeah, we know other schools, some schools are wicked as hell, some brothers doing this and that, but you still just pray. You genuinely just pray for one another. That's important. See? So that's why the brother, when someone is sick or something, we pray for them. See? Because that's brotherly love, brother. That's what the Most High wants us to do. We're not doing that.
Well, I hope the brother stays sick. I just hope he stays sick.
See? That's wrong.
Because I remember what he did to me 2 years ago.
That's wicked as hell. See? We can't do that. So, but why pray? Go ahead, Shania.
That ye may be healed.
See? That we may be healed. Ye may be healed. You pray for a brother that is sick, and the Most High hear that prayer and bring that brother back from his sickness, that heals you too. See? That heals you too. Because what does it do, Shania? Read on.
The effectual, fervent prayer of a righteous man availeth much.
It availeth much. See? So it helps us. So we can't get into that jealousy thing, that envy thing, provoking a man, and then a man wants to leave. Then a man wants to run away because he feels offended. That's wicked, see? We can't do that. We got to stop this, man. See? Get John 13th chapter, 34th verse. So when did the Most High say we're going to become his disciples? When did he say that? See? When did he say we're going to become the disciples? Now, there's a lot of people out there speaking, right? But a lot of them are not disciples. See? So when did he say we would become his disciples, his true disciples? Okay, go ahead.
John chapter 13, verse 34. A new commandment I give unto you, that ye love one another, as I have loved you, that ye also love one another.
Yes, see? That's the commandment. Yahweh Shai is bringing that commandment back, right? That's why it said new commandment. We broke the old commandment, bringing it back, right? A new commandment, that ye love one another. See? And that was really back there when Moses, through the Most High, told us to love one another, right? But Yahweh Shai got to say, he's got a new commandment. You know why he say that? Because we broke it. We didn't exemplify it, even back then. So he got to say, this is the commandment now. Again, a new one. That you love one another. And go ahead, Shania.
Verse 35. By this shall all men know that ye are my disciples, if ye have loved one to another.
How are all men going to know you're the true disciples? The love that you show. See? The caring that you show. See? Bearing one another's infirmities and burdens. See? That's how they're going to know you're the true disciples. But you got other schools out there and teaching and stuff, right? But are they showing that? No. See? Because why? Love is over everything, brother. It's over everything. If you don't have that, you have nothing. Same thing in your house with your wife. You don't have love, what do you have? Nothing. You have nothing, brother. It's a goner. You know, you're just there, but it's not gonna last. It's not gonna last. See? You're gonna be seeking to get away from it. See? Love is everything, man. See, it's over all the commandments. Understand? So we have to show that. And that's how the Most High said, people gonna know you're my disciples when you show that. So when are we gonna start exemplifying that? Well, I would say that we start right now. See? Right now. Understand? Go ahead, Ark. Well, go to the one Leviticus 19:18. That's to show them. Leviticus 19:18. We got to start this thing right now. See? Not tomorrow, not next week, not when the chariots come. See? Right now. Leviticus 19:18.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 19, verse 18. Thou shalt not avenge, nor bear any grudge against the children of thy people.
Grudges. That's the problem. Everybody has a grudge. One man has a certain talent, another brother is jealous, he begrudges him, you know. Or brothers are going through a little something, that's okay. But then 2 years down the line, well, remember what you did to me? Remember that? That's wrong. Because that's all Satan looked for, that old grudge. And here at the house of David, we're going to try to stop that. See, you can't do that. Because it flares everything up. It flares the hatred. It flares the vengeance that you want back. Remember what you did to me 2 years ago? 13 years ago, remember? I had a brother say that to me once. 13 years ago. But that's madness, see? So we can't do that, man. Because it just brings up all that argument, see? And then you want to fight, see? So thou shalt not avenge nor bear any grudge. Go ahead.
Against the children of thy people.
Yeah, see, that's the children of Israel. That's a high level, brother. I know y'all say that's hard. That is hard. See? And you thought you were keeping the commandments. And you can't even do this. This is the greatest law of all time. And you can't even do that. To love the Most High, right? And to love thy brother. Greatest laws of all time, and you can't even do that. But I keep the other commandments. No, you're not. If you can't do that, you're not keeping other commandments. Now, I know some of you say that, right? See? So, go ahead, Up.
But thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. I am the Most High.
That's right. See? And your neighbor is the children of Israel. And then once you're able to do it to the children of Israel, then you extend that to the nations and so forth. But first, Israel got to get straight first. See? How you going to love other nations before you show that type of love to Israel? That's backwards. That don't make any sense. But I love the white man. He didn't do me no harm. Okay, but what about your brother here? What the hell with him? He treated me bad last week. No, it don't work, brother. It's not going to work. See, give me 1 Peter 1:22. 1 Peter 1:22. It's all important, man. How you going to move forward as a nation? You can't do that. We got all these schools out here. We can't come together. Brothers don't want to come together, man. See? We're not exemplifying Yahweh. I don't care what you know. You don't know anything. You can't want to come together. See? And I know there's going to be disagreements. We already know that. See? We already understand that. See? Yahweh understands that. See? But we still got to be able to come together on one common ground. There's a common ground here. We're all Israelites. See? We're all fighting for the kingdom of heaven. In Yahushua. See? But I see Yahushua, he gonna do it. See? See? All these brothers think they gonna do it. Come under me. I'm the general. And we got brothers saying that. Come under him. I'm the general. Get out of here. The general is Yahushua, the Mashiach. The captain is Yahushua, the Mashiach. The deliverer, the savior is Yahushua, the Mashiach. Not no man on earth that means a comforter or general. That's madness. Okay, go ahead, up.
1 Peter chapter 1, verse 22. Seeing ye have purified your souls in obeying the truth through the Spirit unto unfeigned love of the brethren.
Unfeigned love. What's unfeigned mean? See these words, right? Unfeigned love. What does unfeigned mean? Huh? Say it again?
Obedient.
Obedient. I think that's, you could put that in there. Unto unfeigned love. Someone got to look that up. But I think it has something to do with,
Not weak, not fake.
huh?
Like it's not fake or weak.
Yeah.